So you're brand new to Cardano, you're excited to learn more, but you don't know where to start? Let's take a look together. Welcome back to Woodland Pools and welcome to Cardano. Before we go any further in the video, I want to stop here and say from everyone in the broader Cardano community, we're so excited that you're here with us and we're really excited to have you on this journey with us moving forward. Everyone they meet in the community, no matter how much of an expert they are, all of them started exactly where you are right now, just wanting to learn more and wanting to go from there. So congratulations to you for taking this first big step to wanting to learn more about the ecosystem. There's a lot to learn, but don't get overwhelmed. There's plenty of time to learn it. Let's take a look and dig in together. So this video is the first in a playlist that you can watch at your own pace, and we'll walk you through several different things to get you up and running. But for this first video, we thought would be good is to share with you several different resources that you can bookmark and come back to that at any time are good jumping off points where you can really dig in from there. And the first one that probably provides some really good background is the Cardano roadmap itself. We'll link this and all the other pages below, and for this video or any other one that we publish, feel free to pause, rewind, and go through the chapters to what's most relevant to you. We have a separate video where we dig into the Cardano roadmap in detail, but this is probably a really good site for you to get started just to understand what's the high-level plan for Cardano and what are the major milestones that we're expected to move through. As of when we film this right now, we are currently in the Basho era in 2022, and this year is all about scaling and moving forward, but we highly recommend that you go back and check out some information about all the different eras that we have moved through and sort of what the plan has been and where we're going. So this is a really great place to start. In terms of other formal documentation and publications, IOHK regularly publishes on their blog really great articles that we cover a lot on the channel. Some of them are deep dives into the technology themselves. Some of them are heads up on features that are coming out. This is a great place if you want to stay up to date on the latest stuff that's going on directly from IOHK themselves. If you want to dig in a little bit more into the documentation, if you come to docs.cardano.org, there's a huge amount of documentation here, a little bit drier reading, but this is where you can really dig into some of these topics if you want to learn a little bit lower level about what's going on. So with some of the official documentation out of the way, in terms of community, the Cardano subreddit is a highly active community that is constantly posting all kinds of things. So really recommend you come and check this out. You'll see articles and videos and discussions all the time with a really well moderated subreddit where they try and keep things focused, remove a lot of the noise, and make sure everybody's just being nice to each other and helping each other out. And that's a consistent theme that you're going to see throughout the Cardano ecosystem. Whenever you want to learn something else and you're kind of at your next stage in your learning, if you just ask, there are friendly and helpful people everywhere. It's constantly refreshing every step of the way, and it's just awesome how consistent it is from the very top down. So this is a fantastic resource where you can come and either just check what people are posting and learn more from the discussions that are going on, or you can post your own questions and you'll see a lot of people posting some helpful solutions in response. Additionally, Cardano has a very active crypto Twitter community. There's a lot of different people you can follow, but probably a good one to start is follow the IOHK official account. They're always posting updates, security reminders about scams that might be going on, education initiatives. Here's actually them referencing a blog post that just came out. So this is a good account that you can follow if you prefer Twitter and you want to stay up to date. We recommend start with IOHK, and then from there you'll see other folks that seem to resonate with your style of learning or communication, and you can branch out from there. So that's a really good place to start with Twitter. If you prefer YouTube, IOHK also has a really active YouTube channel where they put out what's called Cardano 360 once a month. It's about a 1-hour show every month on the last Thursday of the month, and then they publish updates going on across the ecosystem of all the big initiatives that IOHK is working on, from releases to community updates to things that are being built by other community members. Really cool way to stay up to date. We do a summary of 360 every month on our channel, but if you want to see the original source content, it's a really good thing to listen to, and it's only about an hour long. Also on YouTube, if you like Cardano and IOHK, you'll probably enjoy Charles Hoskinson's channel. He does live streams, AMAs, and just sort of shares his thoughts. Sometimes his thoughts are on just whatever Charles is thinking about that day, but it's really cool to hear from the founder himself, his thoughts on where things are, where they're going, and as challenges arise, just sort of like hearing his thoughts on like, well, is this or is this not a big deal? Is this something they've already taken into account? And he's usually pretty direct in terms of, hey, look, this is an issue that we know that we're working through and here are the plans to do it, or we're taking feedback from the community and trying to understand more. Charles is a very well-spoken and very inspirational person to listen to, so really recommend that you check out his videos as well. But now, while we're on the subject of YouTube, this is really important. A really common thing that people fall prey to on YouTube are the Cardano giveaway scams. And this happens on all cryptocurrencies, not just Cardano, but I mean, these things are rampant and they are all over the place. So look, I just did a search for Cardano. This one was just live like 5 minutes ago, and this is the format you'll always see. They take a real live stream from Charles, they overlay it with some stuff like this, says, oh, send me this much ADA, I'll send you this much back. This is always a scam. You're gonna lose your ADA if you send these people your money. Whenever you see these, just come here, click on report, and send the report to YouTube and let them know to take it down. These things really suck, but unfortunately they're around all the time. So make sure you're always starting with trusted sources. Start with IOHK, start with Charles's actual YouTube channel itself, and just remember, no one will ever send you free ADA. Additionally, on Twitter, what you'll see a lot is for accounts like Yoroi Wallet or CC Vault, for example. If I type in CC Vault here, this is the real official CC Vault account. This one here that says CC Vault support, this is a spam account that's trying to cheat people out of their crypto. You'll see this all the time for all major projects in Cardano. And always what they'll do is they say that there's some official support, and then they'll ask you, hey, just send us a DM and we'll help you out. And they're gonna ask you for things like your recovery phrase or to send them some funds or something. This is always a scam. Anytime you see one of these, or you get a suspicious message, or you see something that seems kind of out of line, same idea. Do yourself and someone else a favor, report them as a scam, and always stick to official channels. Always, when someone's reaching out to you with something that seems too good to be true, it usually is, so always just stop for a second, catch your breath, and think to yourself, is this maybe a fake account, or is this the actual real people? None of these official accounts will ever DM you first, they will never ask you to send them funds, and they will never ever ask you for your recovery phrase. Next, in terms of how you can actually navigate the ecosystem and get a little bit better insight into what's going on, there's a beautiful site that you can come and check out called Pool.pm. Pool.pm is a beautiful way to visualize the Cardano blockchain put together by the folks over at the Smog Pool. From Pool.pm, you can do all kinds of cool stuff, like look at in real time, see the blocks and transactions that are flying through. You can go and actually view specific stake pools by going to their search feature. You can see all the NFTs that are being minted in real time as they're flying through. Really wonderful site. Highly recommend you come and check it out. When you're at the point in your journey and you're ready to delegate to a stake pool, we highly recommend pooltool.io. We have a whole video that'll walk you through all the different things that you can customize and do to search and find the right stake pool for you, but it's a fantastic resource to look at lots of pools side by side and get a better idea of them. A similar site that has some really good insights in comparing pools is ADA Pools, and a great source of truth if you ever want to see what is the actual representation on the blockchain of a transaction or a pool or a block or anything is Cardano Scan. You can come to Cardano Scan and paste in any address, a block that just happened, a stake pool, your own staking key, and get the real source of truth information. This is the best place, the most low-level place that you can get on the web right now to be able to get insights to see, did my transaction go through, or I want more information about this specific event that happened on the network. So okay, that was fast, and I know that was a lot. In this playlist that we were just talking about, here's the things that we'll walk you through next. Let's get you up and running and get a good wallet installed on your computer. Right now we recommend CC Vault, but this might change over time, and we dynamically update this playlist with whatever seems like the best recommendations at the time. We'll help you create a new wallet. We'll show you how to use Pool Tool and select the right stake pool for you. With CC Vault, you can do multi-pool delegation, so if you want to diversify a little bit, we'll show you how to do that and delegate to one or multiple pools. A lot of people get confused about the Cardano delegation cycle and like, okay, if I've delegated now, how long do I need to wait till I start getting payouts? This video will help you with that. We'll help you understand what the fees are, how they work, and how they're calculated, and what are reasonable fees to expect. And if you don't yet have a hardware wallet, we highly recommend it as the most secure way to store your crypto. This video will help you compare the Ledger and the Trezor and find the right one for you. But as we said, it can definitely feel overwhelming. There's a lot to learn, but there's plenty of time to figure it out. Slow and steady wins the race. Just try and learn a little bit more every day, and you'll be doing just fine. Congratulations again, welcome to Cardano, and we'll see you in the next video.